About 6 months ago, started getting interested in retro bikes. An interest that all started really with a mate of mine at the gym. I was looking through his Instagram and there it was, a 1980s rally record sprint. A bike, black base colour, with all gold fittings, gold decals, brakes, the crankset was gold, and it really did look something special. And I absolutely fell in love with that bike and knew that I wanted one. Perhaps the best thing about this hobby is the simple satisfaction that you get. You're taking an object that in some cases is perhaps fit for the scrapyard, you know, people would just throw it away. You're taking an object like that and you're using it again and you're making use out of it again. I've got an Italian bike and that bike I actually bought from an Italian seller. And when I ride that, you know, it's in the back of my mind that, like, you know, somebody bought this in 1982 and they were probably over the moon to have this brand new bike and they was riding it around. You know, it could have been riding it anywhere in Italy, but in your mind you're thinking, well, you know, they're riding it around the Italian countryside and up these mountains and this place and that place. And now, instead of that bike perhaps ending on the scrap heap, I've got it and I've cleaned it and I've got it running again pretty much as it was running back when it was first bought in 1982, and now I'm riding it on the roads of Cornwall. You know, it baffles the mind a little bit, but it's just, I would say that's one of the main parts of satisfaction to do with these retro bikes, is that you're actually taking something and giving it life to live on. I'm probably quite lucky that I live in a part of the country where I'm literally 2 minutes away from the Camel Trail in Weybridge, and it's just a great, you could say it's a cycling town because of that. It's a very big tourist attraction. It's a 12-mile route to Padstow and back from Weybridge, nice and flat, easy going. But even if you want to go off the beaten track in Cornwall, you know, it's a beautiful place to live. You can follow the coastal roads and take in all this scenery and experience a lot of what Cornwall's got to offer from a bicycle. You know, it is a very good way of getting out and about and seeing the place that you live, really. One thing I find really funny is that I never thought that I would get to an age where I'd be collecting things that are actually from my lifetime. When I was, you know, younger and I saw my dad start collecting things, he was collecting things that seemed ancient. And I suppose in some ways these retro bikes, they do seem ancient, but let me tell you, they ain't. There's some very high-tech, high-spec design points within these bikes. And if you can go out and get one, trust me, you won't regret it. Because steel is real.